Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम इस आपकी बुक का, आपके सिलेबस का लास्ट टॉपिक टच करने जाए, जो प्ले है टाइटल्ड द न्यू हैंगमैन, रिटन बाय लॉरेंस हाउसमैन. Laurance Houseman, born on 1865 and died 1959, a writer and playwright, born on 18th July 1865 in the United Kingdom. Laurance Houseman published about 80 books. Almost he published 80 books and is perhaps best known for his little plays of St. Francis in 1922. He was also the illustrator and designer of such work as Christina Rossetti's Goblin Market, which was published in 1893, Jane Barlow's The End of Elfintown in 1894, and his own Green Arras in 1896. Dear students, this was introduction about the writer Laurance Houseman. Now, coming to the point, this play, the New Hangman, is a one-act play. It deals with the hanging of a prisoner. All the preparations have been made, but the hangman refuses to hang the prisoner. वो इनकार करता है कि मैं इसको, he refuses to hang the prisoner who is waiting for his execution. The governor of the jail asks warder to get on with the job of hanging, but they refuse to do so. As a result, the hanging does not take place. The hanging of the prisoner does not taking place. All processes have been done, but all the formalities have been done, but the hangman was not willing to hang the prisoner. The prisoner escapes death. Thus, a life is saved. This play is actually a criticism of capital punishment. हालांकि ये जो play है, The New Hangman, the writer tries to aware us the bad consequences, the bad impacts of capital punishment. Now, today I'm going to touch the theme of the play. The theme of the play, The New Hangman, is that capital punishment should be abolished. ये capital punishment जो है, फांसी जो है, it should be abolished, it should be ignored, it should be eradicated. This has been worked out through the agency of the new hangman. He was an assistant hangman in the jail. For this particular execution, he has to play the role of new hangman, but he refuses to carry out the execution and didn't need an assistant because he was not willing to hang the person, the prisoner, or we can say the prisoner. Even the prison chaplain, or we can say the priest, is shaken at the prospect of getting himself involved in the hanging of the prisoner. He is unable to prepare himself for his duty. Even the chaplain, the priest, or we can say the religious scholar, he too trembled while performing his duty. The hangman refused to carry out the execution. He told the governor that he would not hang the criminal, or we can say the prisoner, that day. Someone else could do it. ये मेरे बस का काम नहीं है, किसी और से करवाइए काम, because he was fully aware about the consequence, about the bad impact of the capital punishment. He saw no honor in doing the duty of a hangman, although hangman was earning a little money. a little income was his, he was earning a little money, but he knew the consequence of hanging someone. He refused to do his duty for a simple reason that he wanted to save a man's life. وہ اس نے ٹوٹلی اگنور کیا, he totally refused, he totally denied that I can't do it, he couldn't do it, as he wanted to save a man's life. Another reason he gave, تو پہلے اس نے کہا کہ میں اس کو پھانسی نہیں دے سکتا کیونکہ میں نہیں چاہتا کہ کسی کو پھانسی لگے, but the second reason he gave was that he had been doing what amounted to murdering people, کہ مجھے پیسے اس لیے دیے جاتے تاکہ میں لوگوں کا قتل کروں, and so would not do it anymore. تو میں کسی کو قتل نہیں کرنا چاہتا. I will not hang anyone now onwards. He didn't want to be regarded as a cruel and inhuman any longer. کیونکہ لوگ اس کو اسی نظر سے دیکھا کرتے تھے, لوگوں کا تصور بن گیا تھا. People imagine him as an inhuman, as a cruel, but وہ چاہتا تھا کہ میرے جو لیبل لگا ہے کرمنل کا یا ہینگنگ پرسن کا, ان ہیومن یا کریول کا, تو وہ مجھ سے ہٹ جائے, وہ امیج میری کلیئر ہو جائے, وہ میں لوگوں کے سامنے اس امیج کے وجہ سے ان کے سامنے نہیں بیٹھ سکتا, ان کو فیس نہیں کر سکتا. He would no more do it for the jury. He would rather like anybody else to do it. وہ کہتا ہے کہ میں نہیں, جوڈیشری کے لیے بھی نہیں, میں قانون کے لیے بھی نہیں کروں گا, کسی اور کو اس کام کے لائے, تاکہ مجھ جو ایک امیج کریٹ ہوئی ہے سوسائٹی میں, مجھے ایک کریول کی نظر سے دیکھتے ہیں, ایک انہیومن کی طرف سے دیکھتے ہیں, تو میری وہ امیج جو ہے خراب, میں اس کو ٹھیک کرنا چاہتا تھا. That's why he denied the process of hanging anyone in the future or at present. The hangman is strongly opposed to capital punishment. He considers it to be something like a murder. اس کو وہ ٹوٹلی ڈینائی کرتا ہے, کہ وہ ٹوٹلی انکار کرتا ہے کیپٹل پنشمنٹ سے, فرض سے, اور اس کو لگتا ہے کہ یہ کسی کو ہینگ کرنا, کسی کو پھانسی دلانا, it is like a murder. He believes that judgment against a criminal might not be right one, but refusing to hang the criminal, he saves a life. He registers a strong protest against capital punishment, which is the theme of the play. The hangman he protested against the capital punishment, thus saved a life of a human, thus saved a life. This is the theme of this play. He is a strong spokesman, or we can say the protagonist of the or spokesman of the author. جو author خود کہنا چاہتے تھے, اس نے as spokesman hangman کو یہاں پر present کیا, تاکہ جو یہ capital punishment ہے, we should totally oppose it, we should totally ignore it, so that our society will flourish. Thanks, have a nice day.